times their whole shot. All right, quarters are getting loaded on the gate. You guys ready to go? At least one person on the second straight is. 2 people on the second straight. There you guys go. We got about 7 people now. $17.20 expert quarter number 1. Ricky Carter, Garrett LaShore, Dante Casanova, Leo Orhis, Nick Haugen, and Wyatt Clark. LaShore takes off top side. I got Clark in that 2 spot right now. 1, 2, they go. Got to have Ricky Carter back in that 3. 4 spot is the 43 right now. That's Haugen trying to hold it down. Casanova trying to find a line. Down to the last turn, the boys roll. Flying super fast back at us. LaShore's moving on. The 12, the 15, and the 33, 43. Clark, Carter, and Haugen, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bramer, Sides, Cardwell, Hall, Abercrombie, and Popovich. Pop takes off top side right now. I got Cardwell in that 2 spot. Popovich, Cardwell, Uno and Dos. Got Sawyer Sides, I believe, in the 3 spot. J&R Colors rocking the 4 spot. That's Rhino Bramer back there in the 4. Remix Colors trying to find the line of the top 4. Reese Hall sitting on the outside right now as they hit that last turn. Pop's moving on. Cardwell, Sides, and Bramer all checking out. Back in the last one, Casanova got it at the line. Yeah, that was the same people that were rooting the first time, I think. Gerke, Marshall, Sazetsky, Funk, Felser, and Tree Rise. Black Crown Colors flying fast. Gavin Sazetsky rolling hot down in the last turn. Answer Factory in the 2 spot. That's Max Marshall. Rolling around the last turn. Sazetsky, Marshall. They're going to be checking out. Nag 7 coming back at me. That's Gerke in the 3 and the Funky Monkey. Funk picking up that last one. Quarter number 4. Magan, Drinkard, Velador, Sutherland, Urito, and Basage. Velador on the top right now. Rider in that 2 spot. Got to be Basage, the Cyborg. Got Drinkard back in the 3. Magan in the 4. The 17-20 experts hit that second turn and burn, but it's all profile. S squared, Alto. 1, 2, and 3. Lethal threat in that 4 spot. So as they come back at us, Velador's moving on. Basage, Drinkard, and Sutherland.
This isn't your typical commercial. Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. Do you feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Semi number 1, 9-year-old experts on the track. The Hot Rod, Dexter Redmond, Crazy Feet, Hayden Hedges, Levi Wegley, Winky Lander, the Ripa, Eli Rupp, and Ghostin Garber. Ripping down the second straightaway and flying super fast. Right now on the top, I got the 44, I believe, is Lander on top right now. Lander's on the one, got the hot. Where did I go? There I go. Ghost and Garber back in that 3 spot with the Redmond in the 2. But it's all Winky on top right now. The Gold Cup 2 down the last, or the 44 on the last straightaway. 44 is going to get the win. Nag 8, 10, and the 4. Garber, Redmond, Garber, and Hedges. Biaggi, Hudzik, Reyes, George, Besige, and Buckholtz. Mason Biaggi running the show. The Nag 19 getting it done once again. Right in that 2 spot is the Flash himself. Got Parker Buckholtz back in that 3 spot with the identified ride of Hudzik in the 4. Biaggi ripping on that last turn, looking to get the win here in the semi and go to a main event, and that's what's going to happen. Biaggi's moving on. The Flash, he's checking out. Buckholtz does it for Dale, and Hudzik moves on. Galbally, Graves, Pommels, Williams, Smallwood, Badoniak, Beckley, and Rennie. Redmond colors up top. Rolling to that last turn, going to be the Fireball, Wyatt Williams. National 57's on top right now. Rider in the 2 spot, coming hot down the last straight is the B-Ride of Pommels, the Mighty Mouse, and Rennie 1, 2, 3, and 4. Long, Bryant, Custer, Harp, Hill, Strayer, Hudzik, and Belcher. Spot him, got him on the top spot. Got Harp in that 2 spot. Back in the 3, looks like Long right now with the Tomahawk back there. Oh, man, someone else dipped in that 3 spot. The Tomahawk and Long battling for the 4 spot, but it's all spot him, got him. Raylan Bryant on top. Factory sent to LSG down the last straightaway. Bryant moving on. Harp moving on. The 4-7 ride, Custer, and the last spot's going to go to. We're checking that one, guys. That was really close. We're going to check who got those last 2 transfer spots. Make sure. 12 experts, Hubbard, Piper, Stravopoulos, Glonick, Miller, Good, Rabinowitz, and Janzewski. Got to be hurry up, Hubbard. The 3 ride on top down in the last turn. I got Flying Ryan in the 2 spot. 12 experts coming back at me fast right now. Hubbard's moving on. Rabinowitz, the 1 and the 7. Stravopoulos and Miller, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Minell, Hoffman, Warner, Ako, Massa, Clark, Gray, and Takanaga. Got to be the noisy boy, Mike Hoffman on top. Got Max Minell down in that 2 spot right now. Couple of Alto boys going 3 and 4. I got a Co. Warner back there 3 and 4, but it's all noisy boy on top. Minell trying to hold down that 2 spot. Semi number 6 hitting the last turn. Hoffman down the last straight. Hoffman, Minell, a Co. and Warner all moving on. Wilkie, Goris, Janzewski, Westfall, Atkins, and Marhafer. J&R colors on top right now. Going to be Espen Wilkie on the 1 in the 2 spot. Putting the pump down through the rhythm section right now. I believe it's Westfall back in that 2 spot. Janzewski had a little issue down that 3. So you got Atkins in the 4, Atkins in the 3, Goris in the 4. Wilkie, Westfall, Atkins, Goris. Johnson, Martinez, Frank, Dahl, Galbali, and Forster. Got to be Evan Frank on the 1 right now. The J-bike goes down into turn 2. Rider in that 2 spot. I'm looking at the 1-4, James Johnson. BMX Sharks colors in the 3 spot. Got to be Martinez. The battle for 4 is where it's at. Dahl slides up in there. BMX Benny back to the 5. Hole straightaway left. Frank, he's moving on. 2 spot, James Johnson. The Rock 1 and the 3. Martinez and Dahl rounding off your top 4. 15X, Hayes, Douglas, Dye, Rowe, Gross, Holton, Simons, and Dahl. Factory Center LSG go down into turn 2. It's going to be the odds man, Ozzy Rowe. Got Mason Hayes in that 2 spot. E. Dougie back in the 3. Hunter Dye trying to sneak up in there. Oh, boys. High-low swooping down around. Here we go. Rowe's moving on. Hayes is moving on. The 120 and the Nat 69. Holton and E. Dougie, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all checking into a main event. Dawson, Colley, Mendito, Moscato, Forster, Batoli, Mooney, and Vretos. Factory Center LSG, I'm looking for the beast. Bryce Cully on the 1 right now. Right in the 2 spot. Got the daylight gear on. Flipping that through that rhythm section. Going to be Mario Batoli. Battle for the 3 is where it's at. Big John Mooney back in that 3 spot right now. The 4 spot coming around. Got the crank out gear on. Back at me. Colley. The 11. Mendito and Big John. Colley, Mendito, Bertoli, and Mooney. Semi number 11 down around the first turn. Van Cleve, Helzel, Amico, Smallwood, Hill, and Hamill. Rolling fast, got Chase and Gage Hill on the top spot. Van Cleve in that 2 spot. AJ Amico and Tyler Helzel going 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, yeah. Chase and Gage Hill rolling around the last turn. 7 Blockstar rocking the top side. This one, Hill moving on. Van Cleve checking out. Amico and Helzel, 3 and 4. Semi number 12, Alexander, Bruni, Bradley, Monk, Reeder, and Hevner. Down into turn 2, got to be Tommy Bruni on the 1 spot right now. I got Dylan Reeder in that 2 spot. The Future, Gavin Bradley back in the 3. Bruni, Reeder, Future, 1, 2, 3 right now around the last turn. Semi number 12 coming back down the last straightaway. Bruni's moving on, Reeder's moving on. The Future and the 27 at Trenton Alexander, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 17-20 experts, Carter, Casanova, Bramer, Cardwell, Gerke, Stazetsky, Drinkard, and Sutherland. Rock 1 on top, Gavin Stazetsky turns and burns. J&R colors in that 2 spot. Got to be Ricky Carter. Cardwell back in the 3 spot right now. Black Crown all over that top side, though. J&R in the 2 spot. Stazetsky's moving on. Ricky Carter's moving on. The World 2 and the 2. Cardwell and Drinkard, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last semi of the weekend. This is your last semi of the weekend, everybody. LaShore, Clark, Sides, Popovich, Marshall, Funk, Vellador, and Basage. Drake Vellador comes out top side. I got E-Pop on the outside right now. Haro Pro Max taking over the show. It's Pop, Vellador, and Max Marshall, 1, 2, and 3. Haro, Profile, and Answer Factory. Got Passage back in that 4 spot. Sides in the 5. The boys down to the last turn, and here we go. Flying back at us. Pop's moving on. Vellador's moving on. Max Marshall and the Cyborg, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And ladies and gentlemen, main events are coming your way.
Mario after hole shot.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't. This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Come on, let's make some noise for these main events. Like the whole entire crowd this time. Can you do it? No. They're just protesting. That's all it is. Come on, guys. Main events are coming up. Let's go. Get loud. All right, main events are on the track. This is main event number 1, the 600 mixed open class. The Speedster, Arlo Plappert, Arya Cowell, Sassy Pants, Riley Johnson. I got Blake Seitz. I got Logan Marawelli. I got Noah Lomascolo, Super Duper Z, Zoe Pangione, and Big D Dupree Garber. Plappert takes off. The Speedster's on top right now. I got Nomascolo in that 2 spot. The Gold Cup 3 in the 81, going 1 and 2 around the second turn. Rider in the 3 is the 66 with the Gold Cup 1 back in that 4 spot. Marawelli and Kyle 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it's all Plappert right now. Bluegrass colors around the last turn. The Gold Cup 3 wants to stand at the top of the podium in the first main event, and he will. The Speedster grabs the win. Lomascolo gets the 2, the 6-6, and the Gold Cup 1. Marawelli and Cowell 1, 2, 3, and 4. And how about a round of applause for our down rider, everyone? Main event number 2, the 7-8 mixed open. I got Little MJ, Marley Holiday. I got Pac-Man Phillips and Noah Neiman out there. Around the first turn, they roll, and it's Holiday back on top right now. Dropped another rider from the last moto, went down again. But it's all Holiday down the top side right now in the 2 spot. Looks like it's going Phillips, Neiman 1, 2, and 3. Sprott Kings and Powers chasing down Little MJ 1, 2, and 3 through that third straightaway. But the Rock 1 wants the main event victory here in main event number 2. Holiday hits that last turn. Phillips tries to hold it down. Neiman tries the final line. The 1, the 5-9, and the 2-1-5 down the last straight. The Rock 1 gets the win. Phillips and Neiman 2-3. (9-10) mixed open. Stanton, Plappert, Farrell, Snyder, Ellerton, and Lipschutz. Around the first turn we go. The E-Bike's on top. The Gate 9 ride. The Sophia Farrell, the Firefly. I got the Firefly on top. Got the Viper in the 2 spot right now. Battle for the 3 spots where it's at. 33 goes down. Or the Bluegrass ride goes down. 33 goes by. Lipschutz back in that 3 spot, but the 11 ride sneaks in there. That's Snyder in the 3 spot, but it's all the Firefly and the Viper on the top 2 tickets. Gate 9 and Wicked around the last turn. Looking to stand on the podium as they rip down this last straightaway. Farrell gets the win. The Viper and the Little Ripper 1, 2, and 3, with Leo picking up that 4 spot. And a round of applause for our down rider over here in turn 2, everyone. Main event number 4, Grace Adloff, Jenna Waddell, Rylan Shanahan, Gemma Tollefson, and Caden Thompson, the 11-12 mixed open main event. hits that first turn and takes off. Got to be a little JT on top right now. Box Factory components on the 1 spot. Got Adloff on that 2 spot. Shanahan back in the 3. Genzo and Thompson 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Box all over the top spot though. Adloff putting on the pump, trying to find a line down in this last turn. Tollefson, Adloff 1 and 2. Shanahan still back in the 3. Down the last straight we go. The Nag 4, the Nag 11, and the Nag 13. 1, 2, and 3. Tollefson, Adloff, Shanahan, Waddell, and Thompson. Main event number 5, the 13-14 mixed open class. I got Faster, Bobby Gilman, Ethan Ankrum, Addison Spencer, and the Terminator, Brickell Wilson. It's all Gilman on the 1 right now, Spencer on that 2 spot. Ankrum back in the 3, but here comes the Terminator. Down in the last turn, it's full tilt on the 1, 110% nutrition, Westerville, and factory set LSG. Gilman still on top. Nag 6 gets the win. Spencer grabs that 2 spot. Ankrum, Wilson. Main event number 6, Nealon, Jordan, and Hoover. 15-16 mixed opens go ripping down that second straight. Rider on top, got the 468 Designs gear on. Alex Hoover in the 2 spot, I believe. I got the Mad Rabbit with the machine back in the 3 spot. The 23, the L, and the World 7. 1, 2, and 3 right now. Down into turn 3. Alex Hoover will get the 15-16 mixed win today. Jordan Nealon 2 and 3. Total points racing all day long for the 21-25X class. Demita's got a couple of aces right now. Wallace got a couple of 2s, and Big D's got a couple of 3s. Demita gets back to the top side. Right, Pacheco dips into the second turn. The 17 back on top for the Sprott Kings National Factory team. Big D back in that 2 spot, and Wallace back in the 3 right now. As they hit that last turn, like I said, total points racing all day. Pacheco's going to grab the perfect score. But with that, second and third will switch. The 125 gets the 3, and the 83 gets the 2 for the day. 7-8 open, Shaughnessy, Calhoun, Johnson, Dixon, Reynolds, Hicks, Cox, and Clements. The 7-8 open down the second straightaway. Looks like Wild West on top right now. Wild West flying fast. I got Black Widow colors. Got to be the Silent Assassin, that 2 spot. Hollywood Reynolds back in the 3. Midwest Mafia colors rocking that 4 spot. Got to be the Red Bullet, John Dixon. 1, 2, 3, 4. They roll through the rhythm section with Coastal Racing colors back in that 5 spot. But it's all Wild West right now. Hicks, the Nag 7, trying to get the main event win. Hicks putting the pump on. The Silent Assassin coming fast. I got Hollywood Reynolds back in the 3. Hicks, Cox, Reynolds, Dixon. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main event number 9, 9-10 open. I got Kay Slay, AJ Ike, the Birthday Boy, Seabiscuit, Winky, Jackson Atkins, the Goose, and Tevin Johnson. And its Power FX speed code got to be Kay Slay. Slay hits that second turn. He takes off. Gasaway on top. Got the 15 in the 2 spot. That's Tevin Johnson. Lander back in the 3 right now. Gasaway, Johnson, Lander 1, 2, and 3. It's Power FX speed code. Coastal Racing and Answer Army back 1, 2, and 3 down the last straightaway. Gasaway gets the win. Johnson, Lander, and the Nag 20 of the Birthday Boy, Jacoby Leonetti, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main event number 10, 11-12 open. Blake Miller, Kyle Massa, Bryson Good, So Takanaga, Karuako, and the Mighty Mouse, Parker Graves. I got Ako on the top spot right now. I got Massa in that 2 spot. 1, 2, they roll around turn 2. Ako, Massa, the D-bike back there. Got to be Good on the 3 spot. Miller on the 4. The Mighty Mouse rocking the 5 spot with Takanaga back in the 6. Everyone down around the last turn, but it's all Alto Wrecking Crew. The UFO flying fast on the last straightaway. He's going to get the win. 2 spots. Going to go to Massa, Good, and Miller. Martinez, Purchase, Savino, Dahl, Adkins, and Hart. Savino takes off top side. I got Martinez back in that 2 spot. Purchase in the 3 right now as we rip down into turn 2, but it's all Andrew Savino. Purchase is off a pedal. Back on it he goes. Atkins dips into the 3 spot. Savino, Martinez, Atkins, Purchase, Dahl, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with Kit back in that 6 spot. Savino rocking and rolling though. The 11 bike spot to pick up the win. Savino gets the win. Martinez grabs that 2 spot. Atkins gets the 3, and Dahl will get the 4. Alexander, Bradley, Hayes, Van Cleve, Mooney, Hebner, Miller, and Cawley. The future's on top right now. I got Mason Hayes on the outside, ripping down that second straight. Midwest Mafia and Mongoose going 1 and 2, but it's all the future. Gavin Bradley. Bradley still on the 1. Hayes on that 2 spot. Back in the 3 spot, rolling hot. I believe it got Big John, Mooney, and Van Cleve going 3 and 4. With Cawley back in the 5 spot. Can he hold on a little longer? The future down the last straightaway. Bradley gets the win. Big John, Hayes, and Van Cleve. Main event 13, 17, 20 opens. Drinker, Basage, Meyer, Golden, and Casanova. Alto and S squared going 1 and 2 right now. Got to be Drinker and Casanova on the top 2 spots. Velocity going 3 and 4. The 1 and the 13 back there. That's going to be Golden, Meyer, 3 and 4. Cyborg didn't show up for this round. Down the last straight, Drinker, Cass, Golden, and Meyer, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down around the turn 1 we go. I got Alto and Black Crown going 1 and 2 right here. Hojo and Hoffman. They've been running like this all day long. Johnson on the 1. Hoffman on that 2 spot. Down in the last turn they go. The Nag 2 and the Nag 6 coming back at us. They will finish just as they cross. Johnson, Hoffman, 1, 2. Main event 15, the 8 and under girls cruiser class. Bombs away Beret. I got Mainsley Swissman, the rock star Stella Palamaki, and Sunshine Kennedy Walgren. Palamaki's on top right now. Sunshine's in that 2 spot. I got Mainsley and Bombs away going 3 and 4, but it's all rock star right now. Palamaki, Sisu Cycles on the 1. In the 2 though, Sunshine chasing her down. S squared and Reggie's going 3 and 4 through the rhythm section, but it's all the rock star on top. Sunshine trying to get this 2 spot. Mainsley Bombs away 3-4. The Gold Cup 3 looking to stand tall at the top of the podium as we rip down this last straightaway. Palamaki is your winner. Sunshine grabs the 2. Mainsley and Bombs away 3 and 4. Ellerton, Smith, Shepard, Palamaki, Windows, and Gray. 9-10 girls cruisers go flying down the second straightaway. I got the blue cheetah on top for the Albie Send It box crew. The National 25. I got Prime Time on the outside looking in right now. It's Smith and Palamaki 1 and 2. I got the Crazy Cat and the Viper going 3 and 4. The Wicked Girls trying to get on top of the podium themselves, but it's all the blue cheetah down in the last turn. Sawyer Smith flying fast. The National 25 down the last straight. The Gold Cup 3 chasing her down. Smith, Palamaki, Gray, Ellerton. Main event 17 on the track, 13-14 girls cruisers. I got Tongue Out Tilly running the show down the second straight right now. It looks like Little JT in that 2 spot. It's Tongue Out, Little JT 1 and 2. Clark back in the 3 right now. 13-14 girls cruisers through the rhythm section they go. 0-9 on the 1. Box on that 2 spot. USA gear. I got Cyclecraft in the 4 right now. Got to be the Tater Tot, Tatum Pierce. Down around they fly. The girls coming back at us fast. Next 6 on the show. 0-9 trying to get the top of the podium. Tilly picks it up. Tolleson in that 2 spot. Tater Tot picks up the 3. Main event, 18 on the track, 15-16 girls cruisers. I got the Bomb, Tatum Hoffman, Alma Pinero, the Predator, Pippa Sweet, and Beast Mode, Emma Kavner. Gordy's colors on top. The Bomb get it done on the 1. The World 4 turns and burns that second turn. In the 2 spot, I got Albie. He's got me the 7-1-3, Alma Pinero. Huffman, Pinero, 1 and 2. I got Kavner back in that 3 spot with Sweet back in the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, they fly. But the World 4 is rolling. Down the last race she goes. Gordy's ride's going to get the win in the main event. Pinero will grab the 2. Kavner and Sweet 3 and 4. Main event 19, 17-20 ladies cruisers. Smith, Zurich, Martin, Hurley, Douglas, Martin, Barrett, and Elder. BMX Sharks colors come out top side. Going to be Smile, Shelby, Elder. Elder's on the one. Got Emma Martin and McKenna Martin going 2 and 3. 110% back in that 4 spot right now. Going to be Big Sis. Through the rhythm section we roll, but it's all the Nat 14 trying to get the win here in the main event of the 17-20 ladies cruiser class. Elder comes flying down around. Martin on the gas. Martin on the gas. Elder, Martin, Emma Martin, and McKenna Martin 1, 2, and 3 with Big Sis in that 4 spot. Main event number 20, Schwarzentruber, Torkin Turner, and C.K. McCoy. S-squared colors on top, going to be Ashley Turner, Torkin Turner, the NAG 5 on the 1 right now. I got Schwarzentruber in that 2 spot. McCoy back in the 3. We started with 4 riders on the day. These are the remaining 3, so as they cross is as they will finish, but it's all Turner on the 1 right now. In the last turn, Florida S-squared's all over the top side of this one. The NAG 5 is your main event winner. 2 spot is hot. The 2 and the 10 coming down the last straight. McCoy coming by for the 2. Schwarzentruber will get the 3. $36.40 ladies cruisers. White, Cifuentes, Hedges, and Elliton. Hot sauce on top right now with the Gold Cup. 1 in the 2 spot. That's the A-Train. Anitra White. I got Cifuentes back in the 3 spot right now, and Hedges in the 4, but it's all the Wicked Witch hitting that second turn. The B-Bike on top. Hot sauce looking to get the main event win as she pumps through that rhythm section. The A-Train in the 2 spot is Anitra White. Cifuentes and Hedges 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wicked, Sprocket Kings, Chippendale. Around the last turn, everything's changing up. The B, the Gold Cup 1, and the R 1, 2, and 3. Schaefer, Lindemann, and Bliss. Total points racing all day. Emily Schaefer's already got herself a couple aces. She's trying to make it 3 of a kind, and we got a hot one going down that second straightaway. Lindemann trying to grab the main event win. Schaefer trying to get back to the top. The Gold Cup 3 and the Gold Cup 2 go down in the turn 2 at the same time, and the Gold Cup 2 comes out topside. Schaefer's on top. Lindemann's in that 2 spot. Bliss back in the 3. The pump's on, and it's all Schaefer right now. Schaefer's going to get the win, but 2 and 3 will change. The 5 bike will get the 2, and the Gold Cup 3 will get the 3. Main event 23, 56 and over ladies cruisers. Lobler, Jones, and Turner. Hot flashback on top of the National 46 flying fast. In the 2 spot, I got Elizabeth Jones once again. Lobler back in the 3. Ladies from Florida, Illinois, and Alabama on the track having fun all weekend long. But the Hot Flash has been running this class all weekend long. The National 46 on the last straight. She's going to pick up another ace to round it off. I'm pretty sure she hasn't lost a lap all weekend. Turner gets the win. Jones and Lobler 2 and 3, and the ladies will finish just as they cross. Elliton, Shepard, D'Imperio, Glonick, Reynolds, Peixoto, and Merzayan. Hollywood's on top right now. Got freaky fast colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Weston Shepard. It's Reynolds and Shepard 1 and 2, but it's the in the zone ride on the top spot. Everyone else begging for that 3 spot. Down the last straight they roll right now. Reynolds going to get the win. All right, in the 700 cruiser class, the 4 bike was disqualified for actions out of the gate and moved to last place. So Reynolds gets the win. Glonick will get the 2, and Lightning Liam will get the 3. 8 cruisers hitting that last turn. Jones, Hicks, and Cassidy coming at me fast. Total points racing all day long. The second, third place riders are tied at 5. Cassidy gets the win, Jones gets the 2, and Hicks gets the 3, and they will finish just as they cross. Moto main event 26, 9-year-old cruisers, Redmond, Wegley, Buckholz, Reyes, Garber, Hudzik, Rupp, and Biaggi. Got to be Mason Biaggi on the top spot right now, flying down that second straightaway. Rider in the 2 spot is the 10 bike of Ghost and Garber for the Airborne crew. It's Biaggi, Garber, 1 and 2. Reyes back in that 3 spot. I got identified colors in the 4. Rolling down in the last turn. But it's all Mason Biaggi. Colorado boy about to get the win here in the main event. The Nag 8 goes flying down the last straight. He picks up the win. Ghost and Garber grabs the 2 spot. Reyes and the Nag 4 of Hudzik. Ten-year-old cruisers, main event 27. Ike, Oklopsic, Smith, Peterson, Semplis, and Peterson. Flying fast down the second straightaway. Rider on top's got a 12 on his bike. Got to be Big Smitty. Smitty's on the 1. Identified colors in that 2 spot. Got to be the Moto Hornet. Moto Hornet got the Ninja back in the 3. Battle for the 4's where it's at, but the top 3 riders go dipping down in the last turn. Smitty, Hudzik, Oklopsic, 1-2. Hudzik tries to dip. Or Semplis tries to dip, I'm sorry. Smith, Oklopsic, and Semplis. Eleven-year-old cruiser, main event 28. Beckley, Pommels, Long, Rennie, Harp, Hill, Galbali, and Belcher. Albie's colors coming out top side. Going to be the Hummingbird, Chase Harp. Harp's on the 1, got the Tomahawk in that 2 spot. Riker Long back in the 3. Harp's popping the big side right here. Condor back in the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They round the second turn. It's all the Hummingbird and the Tomahawk getting chased down by Riker Long and the Condor. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. Albie's, Wicked, Landstar. Down the last straight. The Hummingbird gets the win. Tomahawk, Long, and Beckley. Piper, Clark, Warner, Gray, Hubbard, Glonick, Hoffman, and Meinel. Got to be the noisy boy, Mike Hoffman on the top spot. Now got Meinel in that 2 spot. Piper and Warner going 3 and 4. Down in the last turn we roll, but it's all the noisy boy, Mike Hoffman on the 1 spot. Hoffman going to get the win once again. Mad Max going to grab that 2 spot. Piper and Warner 3 and 4. Here come the 13-year-old cruisers, main event 30. James Johnson, Wyatt Quick, Taylor Galbali, Tyler Marhay for Josh Atkins, and Benny Forster. Around the first turn they go. Rider on top looks like James Johnson. Got BMX, Benny, and Josh Atkins back there. 1, 2, and 3. Galbali, Marhay for Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 13-year-old cruisers, turn and burn. Raw race footage on the top spot. The Australian jersey trying to get that 2 spot with the send it ride back there in the 3. Here we go into the last turn. Marhaver tries to dip in there. He tries to go 4 spot. James Johnson gets the win. BMX Ben in that 2 spot. Atkins, Galbali, Marhafer, Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fourteen-year-old cruisers, main event 31. Tongovich, Schumann, Lindemann, Piper, Carrero, Badaniak, Martin, and Owens. Cam Bam on top, got Carrero in that 2 spot. A couple in the zone, boys going 3 and 4. Looking for Badaniak and Owens. Getting chased down by the Wild Man and Lindemann. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down on the left. Oh, yeah. Cam Bama trying to hold on right here. Cam Bama holds on. Cam Bama gets the win. Badaniak, Carrero, Owens, Tongovich, Lindemann, Martin, and Schumann. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Vredos, Dawson, Gross, Moscato, Van Eiderstein, Stafford, the 15 cruiser main event. Ripping around the first turn and down the second straightaway. We got a hot one going down right now. I got Brody Stafford trying to hold on, but here comes the Moose. Crank out colors go top side. Stafford back to the 2. Dawson back there. Chippendale colors in the 4 spot. Going to be Vredos, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flying around the last turn. It's all the Moose right now. Moscato gets the win. Stafford, Dawson, Vredos. Round of applause for our down rider, guys. '16 cruiser class, main event 33. Schmidt, Amico, Hamill, Crop, Monk, and Whitaker. TNT colors on top. Got Sia colors in the 2 spot. I got Amico and Hamill going 1 and 2 right now within the zone colors. Back in the 3. Got to be the Aiden Whitaker, Scrappy back there in the 3 spot. Down the last straight, the Nag 8 run the show. TNT gets the win right here. AJ Amico picks it up. Hamill grabs that 2 spot. Scrappy in the 3, and the e-bike. A Schmidt 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main event 34, Velador, Carter, Marshall, Ferguson, Felser, Bramer, Thomas, and Magan. Drake Velador pops off top side back in that 2 spot. I got J&R colors trying to chase him down right now. Got to be Ricky Carter, the Nat 55. Mangler colors back in the 3. Ferguson back in that 3 spot with the Chippendale ride in the 4 right now. That's Dylan Magan, 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it's all Velador on the 1. Profile racing him on the last turn. The Nag 8 trying to hold on a little bit longer. Nag 8, National 55. And the F. Velador, Carter, and Ferguson. .21:30 cruise on the track. Main event 35. Ellis, Alan Sonoran, Kennedy, Mona Smith, Zurich, and Bonzel. ZMX colors on top. The 22. Logan Zurich get it done on the 1. Zurich flies around the turn 2. Got the Spartan in the 2 spot right now. Gold Cup 1 plate. Adam Kennedy back in the 3 for the FXR crew. ZMX on top, FXR in the 3 with the Wrenchman ride back in that 2 spot. Zurich gets the win. Alan Sonoran and Kennedy 1, 2, and 3 with Bonzel in the 4. Total points racing all day long, and we got a hodgepodge of scores up here right now. Hoffman, Gay, and Nye. Down the second straightaway right now, Josh Gay on the top spot. He's sitting low with 3 points. Oh, popping that 2 spot. Looks like Ryan Nye trying to sneak in there. T-Hoff back to the 3. Everyone flying down into that last turn right now, but it's all LBO on the 1. Speed Vision Bikes and Black Crown, 1, 2, 3 around the last turn. The 744 trying to get the main event win. The pump is on. Gay gets the win. Nye gets the 2, and Hoffman gets the 3. So they will finish just as they cross. Hall, Luby, and Crafton. Coach Lubes hitting that last turn. The World 6 on point right now for a perfect score. Luby's going to pick it up. Hall and Crafton 2 and 3, and they will finish just as they cross in main event 37. Main event 38, 41, 45 cruiser. Swap, Andrews, and Hardman. Down around right now, got the Mangler on top. George Andrews, the 101 flying fast. Got Swap and Hardman battling for that 2 spot. Swap dips low and comes out in the 2. It's now going to be Mangler, Reggie's, and J&R 1, 2, and 3. But it's all George Andrews. Factory Mangler hits the last turn. The 101 is your main event winner. 2 spots going to go to Matty Swap and Big Wayne Hardman, 1, 2, and 3. .4650 cruiser class. Wagner, Peterson, Monk, Skinner, and Stimmitz. Down around the first turn. I got Sia colors on top. The World 8 goes flying down that second straightaway. Factory Senate LSG colors in the 2 spot. Going to be the Panda. It's Skinner and Stimmitz 1 and 2. The World 8 in the 3, 1, 2 with the in the zone ride back in the 3 right now. That's Eddie Monk. The World 8 in the 3 and the 5 going 1, 2, and 3 with the Thrillbilly in the 4 spot. Down the last straightaway. Skinner standing tall at the top of the podium today. The Panda's going to get the 2. Monk and Wagner 3 and 4. Main event number 40, 51-55 cruisers. Markarian, Bramer, Mag, Hurley, Williams, and Kennedy. Jam and Jimmy's on the top spot. Got the black crown gear in the 2 spot right now. That's going to be Chris Kennedy. It's Bramer and Kennedy 1 and 2. I got Mark Carrion back in that 3 spot. Moto Mag in the 4. The boys hit the last turn, but it's all the Rock 1 right now. Bramer trying to hold it down. Bramer, Kennedy, Mark Carrion, and Mag. Main event 41, the 56 to 60 cruiser class. Smith, Prince, Brainham, Goodall, Curry, and Chabone. Chippendale colors popping off to the top right there. Got to be the 7-8 ride of Andy Curry. Curry's got Goodall in that 2 spot with SE ride back at the 3. Going to be Smith. Curry, Goodall, Smith, 1, 2, and 3. Single digit back in that 4 spot. Going to be the Wheeler Dealer ride of Big Hurt Brainham. But this ride is going to Chippendale right here. Andy Curry down the last straight. He'll be staying at the top of the podium today. Goodall going to grab that 2 spot. Smith and Brainham, 3 and 4. Main event 42, the 61 to 65 cruiser class. Tim Merritt, Terry True, Scott Bercier, Rick Kohler, and the Vandalizer, Van May. Vendetta colors on top. Scotty Bercier trying to get the win here in the main event. 61-65 cruisers. Oh, yeah. 16's back in there with Van May back in the 3. Merritt holding down that 2 spot for the Chaos Squad right now. Going high, going low, and swooping down around. They're bumping elbows. They're getting squirrely. They're all over the place. Coming around the outside. Van May gets it done. I believe Bercier got the 2, but good Lord, that was close. The Diaper Dashers, the Cookie Snatchers, the leaders of the Free World Rookies. Looky, someone get these kids a cookie. Ike, Patton, Dotson, Heisler, Ashworth, and Davis. 2-5-4 on top. Will Patton doing it once again. Marysville local looking to lock up another win here in the main event. Patton on top right now. Got the 2-3-7 of Spider-Man in that 2 spot. I believe Finley Davis, the 6-1-7 back there in the 3, but we will find out as they hit this last turn. It is still a 2-5-4. Will Patton. Down the last straight, Patton gets himself another win. Patton gets the win. Dotson gets the 2. Ashworth and Davis. Six Nobbies on the track. Main event 44. Raiders, Seitzinger, and Shaughnessy. Oh, man. Blake Seitzinger on top right now looking for a little magic to happen, Dad. Raider and Shaughnessy out there chasing her down 2 and 3, but Blake is looking to change things up down this last turn. Full Center Racing, South Park, PA girl hits that last turn, rips down around the 3-5 ride. Looking to get the win here in the main event. And I believe she's moving up to expert, Dad? Yes, she is. There's your newest girls expert, Blake Seitzinger. The 5-6-5 Raider gets the 2 and Shaughnessy gets the 3. Main event 45, 8-year-old novices. Larison, Rodriguez, and a Raider. Misfits colors on top are now going to be Blade and Raider doing it once again in that 2 spot. I'm looking at the 409 in the 2 spot right now. That's Jace Rodriguez. Raider, Rodriguez, and Larison 1, 2, and 3. Around the last turn, the Misfits ride's about to lock up a perfect score here at Marysville on a Sunday morning. Blade and Raider is your winner. Rodriguez is going to get the 2 in the main event, but with that, the 409 will get the 3, and the 628 will get the 2 overall. Malmquist, Waddle, and Sewell are coming out of the gate right now. Nine-year-old novice on the track, main event 46. Down on the second straight, we fly. Rider on top. Looks like Grayson Waddle on the 1 right now. Got Sewell in that 2 spot with Malmquist back in the 3. 1, 2, 3 down into turn 2. A couple of Marysville locals getting chased down by the Waterford ride. Down it through the 3rd straightaway. Waddle and Sewell Battling it out once again around this last turn. Marysville going 1 and 2. The 4-2-6 and the 2-7-7 getting chased down by the 3-0. The boys flying down the last straightaway. The pump is on. And Waddle going to pick up the win. Sewell and Malmquist 2-3. Main event 47, Brown, Little, Bronson, and Geyer. Rolling fast on the outside. Looks like Gibson Geyer on the one right now. Got Luke Little in that 2 spot. Got to be Odin Brown in the 3 with Bronson in the 4, but the 2-7-1 and the 3-4-2 are both banging for the top of the podium right here. Oh, man, things changing up. Brown goes into the 2 spot. Brown gets squirrely, but stays on the bike. Round of applause for that cat right there. Flying down to the last turn, though, the 2-7-1, Gibson Geyer. He's trying to get the win here in the main event. The pump going down the last straightaway. Geyer is your main event winner. Luke Little gets the 2. Brown and Bronson 3 and 4. Main event 48, Leia Ankrum, Cadence Phillips, and You Can't Catch 'Em, Jackson Ketchum. Westerville colors on top once again, battle for the 2 spots where it's at. Leia Ankrum sitting at 2 points, and the other 2 riders are tied at 5 as the Westerville girl hits that second turn and takes off. The 49 rides on top right now in the 2 spot. Got the Sprott Kings gear on, going to be Cadence Phillips. Got Gate 9 back in the 3 spot. That's You Can't Catch 'Em. The 4-9, the 1-6, and the Gold Cup 2 going down in the last turn, but it's the Westerville ride that's looking for the perfect score today. Leia Ankrum is your overall winner. Phillips gets the 2 and Ketchum gets the 3, and they will finish just as they cross. Burkhead, Hathaway, and Bronson. Main event 49 flying down there. 13-year-old novices hitting that first turn. Hathaway taking off topside. I got Burkhead and Bronson going 2 and 3. But it's all the 9-2-0 right now. Jackson Hathaway trying to get the 13 novice main event victory. Hathaway, Burkhead, Bronson hitting the second turn and burning. The 920, the 505, and the 606 going 1, 2, and 3 down into turn 3. Down around they fly. Hathaway still on top. The 920 is your main event winner. Burkhead and Bronson 2 and 3. $17.20 knobs on the track. Romansky, Ali, and Cook. Total points racing for the day. The 5-6-0. Back on top right now, rocking that Lakeshore gear down the second straightaway. Sam Romansky back on the 1 right now. I got Cody Ali and Layla Cook going 2 and 3 like they've been rolling all day long. But Romansky is flying right now, dipping into his own zip code and ripping through that rhythm section all by himself. The 560 hits that last turn. Down the last straight, he rolls. He's going to get the win here in the main event. Ali and Cook 2 and 3, and these 3 will finish just as they cross. Main event 51. Mar and Deal out there. Deal's already got a couple of aces. Mar's got a couple of 2s, and the other rider never showed up. So these 2 have been at it all day long. 1 and 2, they fly just again. The 488 back on top. Mason Deal looking to get a perfect score here on the Sunday National at Marysville BMX. I got the 73 of Matt Mar in the 2 spot. Deal and Mar down to the last turn. Misfits colors all over the top side of this one. Mason Deal, the 488, is going to get the win for the day. And Mar will get the 2 spot. Five and under intermediates, Parmer, Katzwara, and Stover. Main event 52 going down into the first turn right now. Coming out and around. Here we go. Pumping their way down through. It's got to be the 100 right on top, I believe, of the engine right now. Katzwara trying to hold it down in the 2 spot. It's the 100 and the 461 going 1 and 2. That's Parmer back in the 2 spot. Katzwara, Parmer, Stover, 1, 2, and 3. Team BMX World Store running the showdown in the last turn. The 100 bike trying to stand at the top of the podium today. Main event 52. Katzwara, Parmer, Stover, 1, 2, and 3. Katzwara gets the win. Parmer and Stover, 2-3. Clappert, Garber, Bradley, Whited, Shanahan, Lomascola, Merrill, and Marowelli. A&E colors come out on the top spot. Lightning Merrill on top right now. Maddox Merrill flying down. I got the speedster in the 2 spot. Maddox Merrill trying to get the win right here for the A&E crew. I got the bluegrass colors in the 2 spot. Lomascolo back in the 3 with the Black Widow. Ryder Shanahan in that 4. Down through the rhythm section, the boys pump. A&E, bluegrass, send it. Black Widow, and everyone else down to the last turn at the same time, but it is all Maddox Merrill, the 1-1-1, trying to get this one locked and loaded right here. Lightning Merrill is your main event winner. 2 spot. Clappert, Shanahan, Lomascolo. Main event 54, Gerges, Neiman, Amico, Forster, Brown, Thiebaud, and Gunter. Trip Thiebaud goes popping around. Albie's colors on top right now as we rip down that second straightaway. Ryder in the 2 spot. Looks like Amico rocking the TNT gear. I got Gunner back in that 3 spot for the Gate 9 crew, but it's all Albie's on top of this one. Albie's TNT in Gate 9 with Albie's in that 4 spot. Powers back in the 5, but it's all Trip Thiebaud. Michigan boy trying to get the win here in this main event. 7 intermediates down the last straightaway. The 23, Thiebaud picks it up. Amico grabs that 2 spot. The 112 gets the 3, Gerges and Gunter. Ramsburg, Malmquist, Grote, Phillips, and Mangina. 8-year-old intermediates, main event 55, hits the first turn, and the gas is on. Ryder on top of now, I believe, is Malmquist rocking the Waterford gear. Malmquist on the 1, got Wicked colors in the 2 spot. That's got to be Ramsburg in the 2. Phillips back in the 3. Mangina in the 4 right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 they roll, but it's all Waterford back on top. Waterford, Wicked, Sprog Kings, Pack, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Malmquist trying to hold on a little bit longer. Showtime trying to find a line. The 2-9 and the 3-5 going 1 and 2 down the last straight. Coming back at us. Malmquist gets the win. Showtime gets the 2. Phillips, Mangina, and Grote. Nine-year-old intermediates, main event 56. Reed Cole, Garrett Grote, Asher Schumann, Clutch Woods, Graham Jacko, Leo Lipschutz, and Riker Sullivan. 33 on top. Leo's trying to get this one locked and loaded. Lipship racing down into turn 2. I got ASN colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Grote. It's a 3-3 and the 2-5 going 1 and 2 around the second turn with the 6-5 and the 50 back there, 3 and 4. Schumann and Woods going 3 and 4. No excuses in train wreck down to the last turn. No excuses goes to the 3 spot, but it's all the 3-3 still for the Lipship crew. Lipschutz down the last straightaway. Leo grabs the win. The 25 ride. The Gare Bear. The 5-0 and the 6-5. Schumann and Woods 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stanton, Robar, Atkins, Essenberg, Dudek, Amiot, Ibarra, and Bonzel. Down to the first turn, we're ripping out and around. Oh, man, Stanton comes out top side. The pump is on down the second straightaway. Stanton on the 1. I got Waterford colors on that 2 spot. We're ripping and rolling. We got Santiago Ibarra in the 2. Stanton, Ibarra, 1 and 2 right now. Down around, they roll. Pack on the 1, Waterford on the 2 spot. I got the 1. I got the 7-6 of Landon Bonzel back in the 3 spot. Pack, Waterford, Ohio lead around the last turn with a whole straightaway left. The 5-6 and the 3-3 coming back down the last straightaway. Owen Stanton grabs the win. Ibarra, Bonzel, Robar. $11-year-old intermediates flying out of the gate right now. Olachea, Forster, Gegner, Davenport, and Elliton. Maya Olachea is back on top. Got Gegner in that 2 spot right now. The 745, though, took a wreck in the main yesterday, and she said she'd be back for this one. Olachea ripping down into turn 2. Gegner in the 2 spot. It's LBO and Wicked flying 1 and 2. LBO back in the 3 spot. Davenport. Gegner's in the middle of an LBO sandwich through that rhythm section. Flying into that last turn. Looks like it's going to be Forster and Elliton 4 and 5. But as she comes across, Maya gets it done today. Olachea gets the win. Gegner grabs the 2. Davenport, Forster, Elliton. Main event 59, 12-year-old inners. Swiney, Schmidt, and Thompson. Another hodgepodge of scores over here. Swiney's got 4, Schmidt's got 5, and Thompson's got 3, so it's anyone's race right now, and Zane the Cane is taking off. The Gold Cup 3's back on top with a 3-4 in that 2 spot. Swiney trying to get this one. Thompson trying to find a line. No excuses. Back in the 3 is Jake Schmidt. It's Wrenchman, gate 9, and no excuses. 1, 2, and 3 into the last turn. They're going high, they're going low, and they're bumping bars. They're both off the track, and the no excuse ride comes by. Schmidt gets the win. Thompson, Swiney, 2-3. So with that, Caden Thompson gets the 1, the 34 gets the 1 bike. The 80 gets the 2, and the Gold Cup 3 gets the 3. $14 on the track. Main event 60. Duhart, Schwarzentrooper, Jacko, Ankrum, Henderson, and Book. Sammy Book get it done once again. Wrenchman ride hits that second turn. The 43 ride is gone. Sammy Book back on top. 3-9 in the 2 spot right now. That's Schwarzentrooper. I got Jacko, Ankrum back there battling for the 3-4 spot, but the Westerville ride goes into the 3, but it's all Book right now. Wrenchman down the last straightaway. Sammy gets the win. Tripp's going to grab that 2 spot. Ethan, Ankrum, and Jacob Jacko 3 and 4. Main event 61, Newhart, Bradley, and Wagon Blast. Total points racing all day long, and the terrible Anthony Bradley's already got a low score, and he's back on top right now. The 37, ribbon through that second straightaway. SC Colors in the 2 spot. Got to be Wagon Blast with Newhart back in the 3 for the Hella Fast BMX, but it's JW, SC, and Hella Fast 1, 2, and 3. The 3-7, though, back on top, rolling down in that last turn. The terrible Anthony Bradley, the 37, makes his way down the last straightaway. He's going to pick up the win. Wagon Blast, Newhart 2 and 3, so they will finish just as they cross. Goldfarb, Bonzel, Watson, Hoover, and Moss. Down in the second turn, looks like Alex Hoover on top right now. Oh, Tony Watson takes over. He wants to make a little magic happen. Watson on top, Hoover in that 2 spot. Bonzo back in the 3. Ripping down around they go. Tony Watson down the last straightaway. The 128 is your newest expert, everybody. Hoover grabs the 2. Bonzo gets the 3. Moss gets the 4. Goldfarb gets the 5. 21-25 intermediate, total points racing all day long. Papa Smurf's already got a couple aces. He's back on top right now. Hayes and Renzi. Not in that order. It's Renzi Hayes going 2 and 3. They've been running like this all day long, but it's all Garrett White on top once again. Wicked Racing, the 68 bike through that rhythm section. Calvary BMX with a 3-2-0 of Jake Rienzi and the 18 of Isaiah Hayes 1, 2, and 3 down the last straight. Whited, Renzi, Hayes, and they will finish just as they cross. More total points racing with the Nintendo of main events. 36-40 intermediates. Main event 64. Gegner, Cooper, and Bronson. Gegner's on top right now. The 87 for Wicked Racing down into turn 2. I got Bronson in that 2 spot at the moment with the JW rider. Curtis Cooper back in the 3. It's Wicked, Misfits, and JW 1, 2, 3 down to the last turn. Gegner trying to hold on for the perfect score in the Nintendo of main events. Flying back at us. Gegner picks up the win. Cooper will get the 2 in the main event, but the 47 and the 727, the 47 will get the 2, or the 3, and the 727 will get the 2 as they switch in the main event. Main event 65, Zurich, Phillips, and Wagon Blast. Sprocket Kings colors on top. The 49 of Brian Phillips coming out of PA looking to get the win here in the main event. SE colors going to that 2 spot. Got to be the blaster, Eric Wagon Blast. And Ron Zurich, 1, 2, and 3. The 49, the 114, and the 119, 1, 2, and 3 down into turn 3, but it's all the Sprocket Kings right now. National Bike Shop team flying around that last turn. Brian Phillips is moving up to the expert class, everyone. Congratulations, Mr. Phillips. Wagon Blast will get the 2, and Zurich will get the 3. Your newest 46-50 expert. 51-55 intermediates. Dragna, Hardin, Washington, Bentley, Black, Wallace, and Gamalkowitz. Got to be Big Wash, the 581 on top right now, rolling through that second straightaway. JBC on top. I got Crankout colors in the 2 spot. I'm looking at Evan Hardin. It's Washington. Hardin, 1 and 2 with the Albies ride back in the 3 spot. Got to be Craig Dragna. but it's all big wash right now. Georgia man flying down that last straightaway. Georgia gentleman. That's everyone from Georgia's a gentleman. That's what Greg told me. Washington, Hardin, Dragna, 1, 2, and 3. .56 and over intermediates. Homan, Kloss, Gillen, Gay, Kohler, and Gallen. Well, right now it looks like we got the Cadillac on top doing it for the LBO racing crew. Crazy Kloss in that 2 spot. Mark Gallen back in the 3. LBO, Steel Wheels, Ferret, 1, 2, and 3. Rider on the outside trying to make some moves, I believe, is Waffalo trying to get in there down the last straight. Oh, Crazy Kloss takes over. Kloss gets the win. The Waffalo and Gallen, 2 and 3. Five and under girls experts. The Heartbreaker, Cora Jones, Eliana Zimmerman, and Sophiezy. Sophiezy's back on top. Now got the Heartbreaker in the 2 spot. The Halloween Queen back in the 3. It's the Nag 6, the Nag 8, and the Nag 7 going 1, 2, and 3 down into turn 2, but it's all dead set racing on top right now. Sophiezy all the way from California looking to get the win here in Marysville. The Heartbreaker, Cora Jones in the 2 spot for the Wicked Crew, and the No Excuse ride of Eliana Zimmerman going 1, 2, and 3 here in main event 68. Down the last straightaway, the little ladies ride, though, and Sophiezy is flying. Sophiezy will get the win. Jones and Zimmerman, 2 and 3. Main event 69, 6-year-old girls X. I got Ricky Barbie, River Sunday, Sassy Pants Riley Johnson, and Aria Cowell. Kyle and Sunday rolling down there with Johnson back in the 3 spot. Battle for the top is hot as Sunday goes topside. Kyle moves back to the 2 spot. Chaos Squad on the 1. No Excuses and Alto going 2 and 3. Oh, we're changing it up once again. The 4 in the Gold Cup 1 battling for the top of the podium right here, but it's still going to be Ricky Barbie trying to hold it down. Chaos Squad, first one around the turn, and down the last straight she rolls. The 4, the Gold Cup 1, and the Nag 8 coming at us. Sunday, Kyle Johnson. Seven-year-old girls experts, main event 70. Nice, Donald, and Holiday. Rock 1 on top right now. Little MJ doing it once again. Marley Holiday has been sending some fast laps here in Marysville this weekend. Holiday's back on the 1. I got the Bad Barbie and the Party Muffin going 2 and 3. Chasing down little MJ. But it's all Holiday on the 1. Factory ripped in that 2 spot. Train wreck colors back in the 3. The Rock 1, the Nag 6, and the Gold Cup 3 go pounding around the last turn. Holiday, the Rock 1, is going to get the main event win. Donald and Nice, 2 and 3. Main event 71, the 8-year-old girls expert class. Walgren, Palomaki, and Sunday. Flying around the first turn right now. Looks like Sunday's on top of Palomaki, ripping down that second straight. It's Chaos and Sisu going 1 and 2. Sunshine back in that 3 spot. Roaring Rory and the Rockstar getting chased down by Sunshine, 1, 2, and 3. Roaring Rory and the Rockstar, though, battling for the top of the podium through this rhythm section. They roll. Sunday, Palomaki still going 1 and 2. The 1 in the Gold Cup 2 getting chased down by the D, 1, 2, and 3. Pumping their way down the last straightaway. Sunday is going to grab the win. Palomaki, Walgren, 2, 3. Main event 72, the Little Ripper Zoe Snyder, Momo Montgomery, and Smiley Kylie Shepard. SeaTac colors come out on the top right here. Going to be Momo on the 1. Nag 9 flying down that second straightaway. On the inside, I got the Little Ripper with Shepard on the outside right now, but Momo is rolling all the way from Washington today, or this weekend, and down that second straightaway. Here comes the Little Ripper, though. USA colors trying to go top side. Momo, Ripper, down in the last turn. Montgomery and Snyder battling it out. The Nag 9 and the Nag 11 coming fast at me with the World 8 back in the 3 spot. Momo, the Little Ripper, and Shepard, 1, 2, and 3. And the 10-year-old girls expert class, prime time, the Blue Cheetah, the Firefly, Big Trouble, the Pop-Tart, Chimpy, the Viper, and the Crazy Cat. Albie's colors on top, got to be the Blue Cheetah on the 1, Sawyer Smith, the World 8 in that 2 spot. Got to be the Primetime Palomaki. It's the Blue Cheetah in Primetime going 1 and 2 with Big Trouble back in the 3 spot. Couple of Wicked Girls. Oh, Firefly's in there. Then the Crazy Cat and the Viper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The Blue Cheetah still running the show. Albie sending it box around that last turn. Sisu Bikes in the 2 spot. Coming down the last straightaway. Smith, Palomaki, and Beck 1, 2, and 3 with Farrell in the 4 spot. 11-year-old girls expert, total points racing all day long. Rylan Shanahan's already sitting low with 2 points, and the other 2 ladies are tied at 5. Second straight action going down. Black Widow back on top. The NAG 13 doing her thing out there. Rylan Shanahan rocking that top spot. I got Bruni and Ambrosiak going 2 and 3. Black Widow full tilt and Sprocket Kings flying around that second turn, but the Black Widow ride is looking for that perfect score on a Sunday morning. Down to the last turn they fly. It is still Black Widow in full tilt 1 and 2 with Sprocket Kings coming down that last straightaway. The NAG 13 putting the pump on. Bruni gets the 2, and the ladies will finish just as they cross. Shanahan, Bruni, Ambrosiak, 1, 2, 3. "12 Girls X out there in main event 75. Alvarez, Waddle, Bem, Adloff, and Tollefson. Little JT factory box components on the top right now. Rider in that 2 spot. Got the Sharks gear on. Got to be too much Alvarez. I got Adloff back in the 3. The Butcher and Genzo going 4 and 5. But it's all factory box on top right now. BMX Sharks trying to find a line down around. Adloff chasing the girls down to the last turn. And here we go. Going high, going low, swooping down around. Adloff goes the 2 spot. Still little JT on top. Factory box going to get the win. 2 spot. NAG 11. Adloff stretches it out at the line. Alvarez will get the 3. Main event 76, the 13 girls expert class. The Terminator, tongue out and not crash. 09 colors on top. Got to be Sophia Tilley on the 1 right now. I got Factory Center LSG in that 2 spot. Got to be the Terminator, Brickell Wilson. Tilly, Wilson, Pierce, 1, 2, and 3. The Cyclecraft ride back there in the 3 spot, but it's all 09 on top with the Sended LSG in the 2 spot. And down that last straightaway, the NAG 11, Sophia Tilley is your main event winner. Wilson, Pierce, 2, 3. Main event 77. Kyrie Sweet, Tegan Clark, Tatum Pierce, Bobby Gilman, Kaylee Sarasa, Scarlett Kelly, Grace McMillan, and Addison Spencer. Got to be Sarasa on the 1 right now. Black Widow hits that second turn. Got McMillan in the 2 spot. Faster Bobby Gilman back in the 3 with Tegan Clark in the 4. Down to the last turn they go. It is all going to be Black Widow right now. Sarasa, the world 6, flying down around. Sarasa on top. McMillan in the 2. Sarasa, McMillan, Gilman, Clark, Sweet. Fifteen, 16 girls experts, main event 78. Claridge, Searfoss, Gish, Pinero, Jones, Sutherland, Nealon, and Huffman. Answer Factory colors on top right now, rolling down into turn 2. Got to be the boss, Lily Sutherland. I got Gordy's colors and Albie's colors going 2 and 3 in that 2 spot right now. That's going to be the bomb, Tatum Huffman, looking for the 2, but Answer Factory still trying to hold it down. Sutherland, Huffman, 1 and 2. Sutherland, Huffman, Pinero, Searfoss. Main event 79, 17-20 ladies experts. Barrett, Sam Hammer, Jordan, Martin, Yakelson, Martin, Kelly, and Elder. Remix colors on top. Got to be the Sus Slammer, Sierra, Sam Hammer, the World 5 in the 2 spot. I got Emma Martin going 1 and 2. Sam Hammer, Martin. Oh, man. Kelly, Yakelson back there. Here comes McKenna Martin back to try to sneak in that 4 spot. But it is all the remix ride right now. Down around she rolls. Sam Hammer going to get the 1. Emma Martin going to get the 2 spot. The Pilot and McKenna Martin 1, 2, 3, and 4. 12 21-30 ladies experts. Tough as nails, Zoe March, Madeline Walbert, Devin Murphy, and Heather Coleman. I got Murphy and Coleman bagging it out once again. The Gnag one and the World one ripping around that second turn. Ryder back in that 3 spot. Got the Claiborne gear. I'm going to be tough as nails, Zoe March with Walbert in that 4 spot. Down to the last turn, they roll. The ladies ripping once again. Oh, man, looks like Coleman got the top of this one. World one going to get the win. Coleman, Murphy, March, Walbert. $41.50 ladies experts. Badoniak, Ambrosiak, and White. I got 2 ladies tied at 3 points. I got one of them sitting at 6, and we are ripping down the second straightaway. Sprocket Kings colors on top right now. That's going to be Lindsay Ambrosiak. I got Badoniak in the 2 spot. White back in the 3. 2 whole straights to go, and this is anyone's race, but it's all the Sprocket Kings on the bookends right now. Ambrosiak on the 1, Badoniak on the 2, A-Train back on the 3 spot. It's been total points racing, but as they come back down this line, Ambrosiak will get the win. Badoniak gets the 2 and White gets the 3, and they will finish just as they cross. Here come your 5 and under experts, everyone. The Kid, Kendall Horseman, Wheelie Jace, Scheibel, Gavin Edwards, and Showtime Brody Beck. I got Wheelie Jace on the top spot. Got the Kid in that 2 spot right now. Gavin Edwards back in the 3. Here we go, boys. It's all Sparta BMX on the 1. The Gold Cup 3 trying to get the 5 and under expert main event win. Scheibel all by himself. Horseman dipping in that 2 spot. Edwards back in the 3 with Beck in the 4. Coming down the last straightaway. Wheelie Jace gets the win. The Kid gets the 2. Edwards gets the 3, and Showtime gets the 4. Seven-year-old experts on the track. Jethro Salva, Christian Merzayan, Jax Furcatch, Dylan Glonick, Weston Shepard, Chase Reynolds, Joel Wegley, and David D'Imperio. Flying fast down that second straightaway. Looks like no excuse on the 1. Got to be jumping Jax Furcatch. Got Hollywood Reynolds in that 2 spot. Jethro Salva back in the 3 with D'Imperio in the 4 spot right now. Oh, yeah. Jumping Jax on top. Doing it for the no excuse crew in the zone colors. Trying to find a line in the top spot. It's Furcatch. Reynolds 1 and 2 right now. Jethro Salva back in the 3 spot. Here comes DJ Lethal down the last straightaway. The boys flying fast. Furcatch, Reynolds, Salva, D'Imperio, Glonick. Main event 84, the 8 expert class. Wild West Hicks, Action Jackson Jones, Crazy Kloss Jr., the Silent Assassin, Grayson Cox, the Double J, Jameson Johnson, Tucker Cassidy, the Pink Panther, and Mike Shaughnessy. Wild West on top, Tucker Cassidy in that 2 spot. Action Jackson back in that 3 spot, but here comes the Black Widow ride rolling fast. Got to be Cox. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They roll down in the last turn, but it's all Wild West on top right now. Hicks down the last straightaway. The next 7 gets the win. 2 spot. I believe was the 11. $11 got second. Okay. 11 got second. Nag 10 got 3. Redmond, Hedges, Lander, Garber, Biaggi, Hudzik, Reyes, and Buckholtz. Down into turn 2, we fly with the 9 expert main event. Rider on top is Mason Biaggi, rolling super fast. The Nag 19 wants this one right here. I got the Hot Rod Dexter Redmond for the S-Squared crew in the 2 spot. International Army back in the 3 is Winky Lander. 1, 2, and 3, they roll. Everyone ripping for that 4 spot right now. Biaggi gets the win. Redmond grabs the 2. Lander and Reyes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ten-year-old experts, main event 86, Ransdello, Klopsic, Leonetti, Peterson, Gassaway, Sinaga, Smith, and Tunn. Power FX Speedco colors come out top side. Going to be Kay Slay on the top spot with the Outlaw in the 2 spot right now. It's Slay and the Outlaw. Power FX Speedco and Factory Center LSG 1 and 2. J&R colors back in that 3 spot. Got to be Sinaga in the 3 right now. I got boosted in that 4. The boys rolling through the rhythm section, and Kay Slay is gone. Slay hits that last turn and puts the gas on right now and goes super fast on the last straight. The G-Bike gets the win. 2 spot. Going to be hot right here. The Outlaw gets the 2. Sinaga and boosted 3 and 4. And how about giving a round of some love to our down riders, everybody? Main event 87, the 11 expert class. The Mighty Mouse Parker Graves, King Kong Pommels, the Fireball Wyatt Williams, Scat Pack Hudson Reddy, Spot 'em Got 'em William Bryant, Logan Custard, the Hummingbird Chase Harp, and the Tomahawk Tommy Belcher. Got to be Bryant on top right now as we hit that second turn. I got the Fireball in the 2 spot trying to make some action happen. Bryant, Williams, 1 and 2. Here comes Pommels. Here comes Harp. Down to the last turn. It's all factory set at LSG. Oh, things changing up down the last straightaway. Still the 4 bike on point. Bryant gets the win. Williams, Harp, and Pommels. $12X on the track right now, main event 88. Down that second straightaway, rider moving fast is the Noisy Boy, Mike Hoffman. Hoffman's on the 1, got Minell in that 2 spot. Here comes the Kid Warner, 1, 2, and 3. The boys fly. Noisy Boy all on top. Power Effect Speed Go. Alto going 3 and 4. Hubbard, Stavropoulos begging for that 4 spot. Down. Oh, Max goes down. Marshall goes down. Jake goes to the 2 spot. We lose another rider back there. Noisy Boy gets it done. Hoffman gets the 1. Jake grabs the 2. The UFO and Miller 3 and 4. And how about a round of applause for all of our down riders, everybody? Back into 8X, the 10 got second and the 11 got third. Grayson Cox picked it up at the line. $13X, main event 89, Wilkie, Goris, Atkins, Westfall, Johnson, Martinez, Frank, and Dahl. Goris on top, Frank in that 2 spot. Right now got Martinez back in the 3. Looks like James Johnson in the 4 spot, but it's all Black Crown on the 1 right now through that rhythm section. Goris trying to get the win right here. Evan Frank trying to find a line. I got the Water Boy back in the 3 spot. 13 experts rolling fast down the last straightaway. Coming at me hot right now. Goris. Ooh. Westfall, or Goris, Frank, and Martinez. Frank won. Oh, the J-Bike got to the line. Frank gets the win. Goris gets the 2. $14X down in the last turn. Owen, Savino, Piper, Carrero, Badania, King, Shots, and Rob. Flying Bass, Cambama on the top spot. Turn to Rob with the 2. Cambama, Rob, 1 and 2. King, Carrero, 3 and 4. Savino back there as well on the 5. Main event 91, the 15X class. Mason Hayes, E. Dougie, the Ozman, Dylan Holton, the Beast, Bryce Cully, the Skull Crusher, Gavin Mendito, Bertoli, and Big John Mooney. I got Hayes on top right now, ripping down into the second turn. Looks like we got Black Crown colors in that 2 spot coming hot. That's got to be the Skull Crusher in the 2. Hayes, Mendito, 1 and 2. Cully back in that 3 spot. Rowe in the 4. Everyone around the last turn. Battle for the top is hot. The gas is on, and the Nag 9 gets it done. Mendito, Cully, Rowe. And how about a round of applause for Mason Hayes, everybody? Main event 92, the 16X class. Van Cleve, Helzel, Amico, Hill, Alexander, Bruni, Bradley, and Reeder. Tommy Bruni on top right now. I got the one bike on the outside. That's got to be Hill on the 2 spot right now. Bruni, Hill going 1 and 2 down around the second turn. I got Helzel back in that 3 spot. Reeder in the 4. AJ Amico in the 5. The Future back in the 6 spot. Down in the last turn we go, but it's all full tilt radio right now. Tommy Bruni ripping down the last straightaway. Bruni, Hill, Helzel, Reeder, Amico. Ricky Carter, Nolan Cardwell, Gavin Sazetsky, Zach Drinkard, Ethan Popovich, Max Marshall, Drake Vellador, and Julian Basage. Rock 1 on top. Gavin Sazetsky flying down that second straight. I got E-Pop in that 2 spot. Drinkard. Oh, here comes Vellador trying to dip in that 3 spot. Vellador goes to 3. Drinkard back to the 4. Cardwell back in the 5 with the Basage back there, but it's all Sazetsky and E-Pop up in the top 2 tickets. Down around they roll. The heat is on. The Rock 1 in the World 7. The World 7 takes to the line. Pop gets it. Sazetsky gets the 2. Vellador, Cardwell, 3 and 4. Event 94, Perea, Lee, Mona Smith, Hausler, Weber, Goodwin, Wong, and Salisbury. The action's going down the second straight right now. It looks like we got Goodwin on top. Solomon trying to get the win here as he hits that second turn. Goodwin on the 1, got the full tilt radio ride in that 2 spot. Got to be Race Lee. Back there in the 3 spot, rolling fast. Coming back at me. It's going to be Goodwin, Lee, and the next 7 of Hausler to 1, 2, and 3 with Weber in the 4 spot. Main event 95, 26, 35 expert class. Harney, Bowler, 9, Markle, Bynum, Goth, and Fahey. Johnny Goth on top right now. I believe we got Fahey in that 2 spot. Johnny Goth, the 163 around the second turn. The 469, Fahey in that 2 spot. I got Coastal Racing Colors back in the 3. Got to be Good Sir Bynum, 1, 2, and 3. They roll with the Ghost Ride. Back in the 4 is Austin Harney. Down the last straightaway. Goth gets the win. Fahey gets the 2. Gold Cup 1 comes by. Harney, Bynum. Main event 96, 36 to 40 expert class. Van Cleve, Luby, Hall, Crafton, and Johnson. Alto colors on top. Got C in the 2 spot. Got to be Hojo and Coach Lubes going 1 and 2. The Nag 2 and the Nag 5 burning down into turn 2, but it's Alto on top right now. Coach Lubes gonna swoop. Coach Lubes goes down. Johnson comes out on top. Van Cleve off a pedal. Hall sneaking into that 2 spot. Alto still on top right here. Johnson's going to get the win. Dave Hall's going to grab the 2. Marshall Van Cleve. Josh Crafton. And we're getting Coach Lubes checked out over in turn 2. All right, main event 97, 41 to 45 expert class. Bauer, DeHaven, Swap, Porter, Kelly, Ike, and Hardman. Reggie's colors come off top side. Looks like Austin Kelly on the 1. Got the lone wolf in that 2 spot with Matty Swap back in the 3. Reggie's on 1 and 3 with the daylight ride in that 2 spot. And down that 3rd straightaway we roll. Austin Kelly trying to grab the main event win right now. The lone wolf chasing him down. It's Kelly, Porter, Swap, 1, 2, and 3. Flying fast on the last straightaway. Austin Kelly going to pick up the main event. I believe it was the nag 12 and the nag 9. We're going to check it. Nag 9. Swap gets the 2. Porter gets the 3. We're going to check out 2 and 3. Bonzo, Wagner, Ross, Turrison, Skinner, and Monk. Turrison on the top spot right now. 46-50 expert main event hitting that second turn. I got Corey Skinner in the 2 spot. Skinner. Turrison, Skinner, 1 and 2. 3rd spot gets a little squirrely. Here comes the thrill bully trying to sneak in there. There goes Tommy Wags going to the 3 spot. Battle on the left straight. The nag 4. Oh, we lost everyone back there. Turrison, Skinner, Monk, and Bonzo, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Main event 99, 51, 55 experts. Scott Smallwood, Chris Kennedy, Mike Lausman, Frank Nuccio, Fred Yonke, and downtown Don Brown. Oh, yeah, black crown colors come popping around the first turn. Chris Kennedy on the 1 right now. Nuccio on the outside. Small bus in that 3 spot. 1, 2, and 3 they roll right now, but it's all Kennedy and Nuccio, 1 and 2. Small bus trying to get in there. I believe Yonke no, maybe it's Lausman in the 4 spot. It is. Down the last straightaway, things are changing up, coming at me fast. Nag 10, Nag 6, 1 and 2. Nuccio, Kennedy, Smallwood, Lausman. And your last main event of the weekend. I hope you guys all had a good time. I sure did. 56 and over experts: Chavone, Brainham, Heath, Smith, Prince, Curry, Merritt, and Goldston. Team managers, take your team sheets to the trailer. Take your team sheets to the trailer. Ripping around that second turn. I got Chippendale colors on the top spot. That's Andy Curry on the 1. SE colors in the 2 spot. Rolling through there is going to be Tony Smith. Curry and Smith, the 7-8, the 3-1, going 1 and 2 down the last straightaway. All Andy Curry right now. Chippendale going to get the win. SE, Smith going to grab the 2 spot. Brainham and Chavone, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's our race, everyone. Everyone have a safe trip home.
their whole shot.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.